I completely forgot about that. This woman is talking to me. Yeah, the whole thing with the light going out when I talked about taking you guys with, she said that payback is a dog or a bitch. But that's for every time that we went cruising when I looked at the girl next and said she looks nice for going moo. Yeah, that's payback. That's for all those girls that you mooed at when he said, oh, she looks like she's really nice. And they did, and most of the time those girls were not just very nice, they were very pretty. It was because they were, she looks really nice. I wasn't, well, if they look like you, Jenny, I'm kind of superficial too. I went, oh my gosh, you fine. I didn't even say anything. I just like, and then that one night I said hi. She said hi. I said, you want to talk? She said, yeah. And then that guy faggot, and I was like, what? I was about ready to kill that poor brother. I don't know. It just, that was the way life rolled. That's the way love goes. That's just life. But yeah, she was fine. She was, yes, baby girl. She was, it's your gym. It's what's in your, yeah, it's that beautiful, it's not a hard rock. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gym. Your heart is like special. You my special angel, Jenny Lopez. Okay, baby girl, but nah, she's funny though, man. She tore you guys up on that. She said that's why you guys can't come. That's why the light went out. You got to be nice to the women. You can't go moo. She looks like she's nice. Move. She said, move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch. Don't make fun of my girls anymore, and they won't make fun of you. Don't make fun of each other. It's mean. You got to say kind words to each other. She sent me a thing once on that One Love, One Heart, One Vision. She said, my kids know how I love them by the words that I say to them, and they have to be kind words. Sometimes you got to tell them you got to stop this, but you have to try to find a kind way to tell them why you do it. Like when Dad used to whip my ass, and I was out there yucking by the ditch, and he kept, you know why I whoop your ass? You go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Don't want baby boy to go to jail. Okay, Dad. Yeah, so she whooped your ass. Be nicer to the girls. Don't moo at them. Alright? She picked up on a lot. She talked to my mom. My mom talked about how sensitive it was. I sat and talked about this thing. She's bringing up all these things about how sensitive I was. Yeah, the girls in school, they were always, yeah, a lot of girls had crushes on me. A lot of girls had crushes on me. More girls than we'd probably ever care to admit. They probably will admit, yeah, I had a crush on him. Why? Because he was nice. He's really nice. And he's better looking than he thought he was. That was one of the cool things about him. And his Cosby, yeah. And his Cosby was a lot like that, too. They had an episode about it with Theo. Yeah, because in his Cosby, he was a teacher, and the kids all loved him because he's really nice. He's a nice guy. Don't start me talking about Ennis Cosby. I'm going to cry. Shut up, Bill. Get out of here, Camille. Go away. No, I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying for you on command. I don't want to talk about Ennis right now. No, stop it. Damn it. I don't want to cry. I know, the Prophet Muhammad says it's good to cry. I don't want to talk about Ennis right now. No, go away. Our little Caesar. Our little king. I don't want to talk about Ennis. Oh, hell, let's talk about Ennis. Okay. But if you watch The Cosby Show, almost all those episodes, do you guys really like Theo? Okay, that's Ennis Cosby. Yeah, Theo's cool, isn't he? Didn't you want to hang out with him and Cockroach, be friends? Yeah, that's Ennis. Yeah, most of his stuff, he bases it off the family thing, off his kids and his daughters and stuff, and it's based off of actual family experiences. And Theo is, you know, we all like Markham Jamal Warner. I all want to hang out with him. He's a good guy. And that's what he's playing Ennis Cosby. And, yeah, that's what we all love, the Huxtables. We all like the Cosby Show. Oh, that's just unreasonable. No, they were doing well. They had their kids. They raised them. Dad is great. Made us chocolate cake. My children live. Oh, it's funny. I remember that one that you did. The one that you did about the smoking. Oh, me and my guy Matt Hammond. Matt used to love you, and we talked about all the records we grew up listening to you, and the records and the tapes and stuff. And you talked about the one that's sitting there that, you know, he said the kids saw a thing. They were in their station wagon, right? And they drive around this station wagon with a bunch of little black kids in the car, and him and his wife, you know. And they saw a thing on TV about how smoking, you know, kills you. You know, it takes so many minutes off your life, I mean, and all this, and it kills you early. And so they said they were on. My kids are sitting there, and they got their heads out the window, you know, going, seeing these white people smoking, going, "You're gonna die, you're gonna die," and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Panthers! Get it, Black Panther Party!" Like they marked them for death because they was back in the day. It's funny. You have to get. It's a when you sit and listen to it, okay, they had the Black Panther Party. They were scared of people in the Black Panther Party, like Huey Newton and Bobby Seals and Fred Hampton and all that. There was all this fear mongering about the blacks are going to kill us all. Remember, we had the black militia from Milwaukee with the white supremacist groups on Jerry Springer. Was it on Jerry Springer, or what show was that on? I don't know, but it was we're all going to kill each other. And we have Nebraska. And and just, and separate the whites from the blacks, and and then Malcolm comes back saying, man, I'm good, there's white, I told everybody this guy was a god, and he wasn't, and he wasn't. He's not the 22nd, he's not the Redeemer, he's not the 13th apostle, he's nothing like him. He was wrong, he was lying, he wasn't him. It's not him. He's nothing like Jesus. He's not him. Jesus is the 13th apostle. Thanks. You've been doing your studies, haven't you? Hey, Dr. Passant. How you doing? I'm sorry I kicked your ass. It's okay. You did make a valid point about the rapist and the rape. Yeah, I didn't completely get it, and you didn't get to expound on your perspective on it, but when you can expound on the perspective, sometimes the rapist does need to know what it's like to be the victim. And you're right on that. And that's the whole thing with that lady. I know that poor lady. Good God. From your perspective, that's only bad from your perspective. Porgy and Bess is only bad from my perspective. I guess it's all right if you're the massa, but then if the massa ends up getting killed, it's bad from the massa's perspective, right? Don't rape Bess. It's not nice. Knock it off. Especially when Porgy tries to side and snap your back in half. And would anybody begrudge Porgy or Bess if they, because Bess could probably smack his. Eve says yes. Bess, even Lauren Hill say yes. Bess could take Massa and snap his back in half. Do not come rape me. I got my man. Oh, I love your friends, Jenny. I love you. We gotta hang out, dude. You guys, I'm serious, man. You want to come hang out? When? I won't say if. If it has to be if, because it's all predicated on the kids and the free will and if they're going to be nice. So if I ends up hanging out with people and stuff, man, dude, oh, that was cool. You guys got to come hang out. Oh, Eve, you are strong. You're cool. I like you. I do. I love you too, Missy. Yeah. Stop gossiping. Stop being mean and evil. Just stop it. All right? And Bill, we just want you to know, Keisha is a good name. You could name a white girl Keisha and it'll work. I've met a white girl named Keisha. I have, and LaTanya, and yeah, I've met it like Latoya. I've met some white girls with that name. It's all right, man. Did you know there are white guys with the names Morris? I met a dude at the park the day before I got locked up. His name was Morris. Morris. The black brother name. He was a white dude with red hair. Yeah, his name was Morris. I was like, dude, your name is Morris. That ain't a white guy name. You ain't supposed to have a name like Morris, man. No, you either a cat or a running back in the NFL. I'm just kidding. No, it's Mercury Morris. There's also Morris. Morris is more a black guy name than it is a white guy name anymore. They kind of monopolize, like Lucius used to be a white guy name. It's a black guy name. Lucius Malfoy, Lucius. That's a black guy name. They've adopted that name and took that name, and when enough, it was a elite name. There were a lot of elite names like Morris and Lucius and stuff like that. And the black folks started naming their kids elite white names, and then the white people had to change their names because they didn't want their names to be like black folks. That's what happened, Bill. So then they started changing their names like Keisha, LaQuay, LaQuanda, Lachey, Tavion. You see what I'm saying? It's like that Ebony magazine cover when they had the thing and they had the cats and the black cat and the white cat both wearing the same tie, and they said, whoever thought that white cats would be copying black cats? You know what I'm saying? People without a knowledge in a history is like a tree without roots. It's cool. It's all right, man. Bill, we love you, Bill. Bill, what? Brian Regan, I love you. Okay, we got to hook up, man. Snow cone, cherry, grape, also a favorite. You're funny, man. You are really funny. We got to get together and do some funny stuff. Just some funny talking. Yeah, like Rogan and Sandler at the. Yeah, except we'll totally roast Rogan and Sandler. Oh, it's on. Rogan and Sandler, come on, a funny guy contest. I got Regan. Okay, you got Rogan, I got Regan. Regan, Rogan, Morgan, Regan, bring it on. Okay, funny stuff. Here we go. We're gonna be funny. Let's go. What's funny? What's so funny about anything that you guys say? Nothing's funny. You guys all think you're funny, but you're not. So knock it off and stop trying to be funny. Because if you try to be funny, you're not really funny. Only funny people are funny when they're just being funny because they're naturally funny. So naturally be funny. Do something funny. Knock it off. Like what? I don't know. Do something like Carrie does around the store. I did. The man's insane. Do something funny. Come on, Parsons. I am doing something funny. What? I'm acting like you're talking to me. It makes people think I'm insane. Let's go. Come on, Jim. Knock it off. See, good God, Robin Williams is cool. See what happens when you connect to funny people? They don't shut off. They never quit. Why do you think I want to go somewhere and do belly scratches and bake cookies? Can turn the funny off. I can't even turn the funny off when we do that. No, because she does it. No, shut up, Jennifer. You do too. You make jokes. You made jokes. You do. I bet you I can back that up with a bunch of other people. She thinks she's funny. Okay, you are funny. It is funny. It makes me laugh. I like to laugh. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel good, Mama. Yeah, no, I don't mind jokes. I am fine with jokes. There's a time to be romantic, and there's a time to joke. Sometimes joking, leave a tender moment alone. So that's cool. It was a good joke. When you leave the opening there, it's like it was too good. Just couldn't resist it. It's just too good. Like Dana Carvey on that Freeman OJ. You in? Freeman OJ. You in? You're right. But I love those Naked Gun movies. But you're right. It's just too good. Okay. Oh, Dana, I love you. I love you too. Yeah. Foxy lady. I do. I love. Yeah. Yeah. Garth is one of my favorite characters of all time. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Yes. Dana Carvey is a comic genius and is underappreciated by all of you. And The Master of Disguise is a grossly underrated, intelligently comedic act of genius. You guys should all go watch it again. You need to watch it more than one time, especially when he does Quinn from 27 Kids Went in the Water. 20. He does a great job on that. Stop turning into another person. Stop turning into a slapping dummy. Man, it's funny. The farting is a little much, but it's funny. Okay, but and the Terry whatever from the you catch on straight away. This is what you're doing, and this is what I want you to do. Natalie loves that. She could never do it. She would always keep moving her hand, and I would laugh at her and go, "You got to stop when you say this is what I want you to do. Otherwise, you keep going, and I keep talking. Why? Because you want me to keep talking. You keep telling me that. Your fingers keep moving. You're gonna have to stop." And catch on straight away. Okay, she gets so mad. You're ignoring me. I am ignoring you. No, you're ignoring me. Okay. It was fun. Oh, but you can see why I drove my daughter crazy. Can't you? It's fun, though. I do that. And you guys have amped me up, so I'm worse now. I tried to take it easy on her. Now it's like, don't let off. Kick their butt. Yes, I am the master of insanity funity. Here I go, Eddie. What are you going to do, Eddie? Whatever I got to do, Eddie, to make you lead yourself to peace and stop the insanity of inhumanity. Doodly doodly diddly dee. Here we go. Hoo hoo wee. It's okay. Carvey, knock it off. You're giving me a headache. Tell Carrie to go. Everybody, funny people, stop it. Don't stop. You know, if we can lead them to peace and it takes some comedy to do it, why the heck not, man? It's way better than bombs, cars, bars, wars, bullshit, meanie, snicker, hee. Because they all want to be funny. Oh, these people are so dumb. Oh, these people face snicker. Oh, it's so smart. Oh, they're so stupid they don't get it. Yeah, no, they don't. A lot of people don't get the quantum physics of Scripture. No, a lot of people don't understand it, Richard. I didn't, dude, till they gave me the real translations. Now that you got the real translations, you got the real translator to do it. Why don't you sit down and treat them with dignity and respect that you'd treat most people with? Remember when I made that video about how you guys would have treated Judah Krishnamurti in the way you treat me? You're lucky he's not allowed to kick the shit out of you. He already did. You just haven't figured it out. Go back and watch the video. Why don't you change? Surely as a human being. Biological conditions, which is entirely different altogether. We'll discuss that at a later time. What do you want to talk about now? He's obviously having group relative collective communications and stuff with the whole thing about the supercomputer and the whole 9 yards led by a Buddhist or Christian or Muslim scientist or whatever they're doing and stuff like that. He's obviously seeing what's happening. He's talking to somebody. Oh, I wonder who. Himself and me. Yeah, well, all great religious thinkers have ponderings and thoughts of the man named Jesus and his similitudes thereof. In a molecular relative transfiguratory state of being, which is basic science and math 101. I'm just kidding. Is there life after death? Is there death after life? Did you get that one? Is there life after death? Is there death after life? Is there death during life? Is there life during death? What's going on? It's a transfiguratory state. That's why you guys do it, because it's like just changing diapers. You've known it for a long time. You just put these quandary questions out for us to all go, what? Scared? Don't. Oh, no. Oh, you're irrational. You're crazy. Yeah, it's a transfiguratory state. It's like changing diapers. Just like they've made a disposable diaper society, disposable diaper houses, disposable diaper cars, disposable diaper planet. You've got to quit the disposable diaper shit. I don't find it quite amusing anymore. You can be my bodyguard, and I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty. And Betty, when you call me Earl. Earl. That's Lord. That's what my family calls me, Earl. E-A-R-L. Call me Earl. All right, I'm going to go grab me some grub. Blessings and peace.